G'day team, it's Chris speaking. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about my sexuality, or coming out again, because I haven't done that enough in the last few years. So, I like men, and I like women. I'm sexually attracted to men, and I'm sexually attracted to women. I like the idea of a romantic relationship with a woman, but I don't necessarily like the idea of a romantic relationship with a man. So this was all new, and I had to come to terms with it again. There was a video that I put out a long time ago called Am I Gay Now? Which I'll pop on the screen somewhere. Probably over here, because no. There, this corner is where they go. It took me ages to come to terms with feeling attracted to men. And that was definitely a feeling that I stuffed down back when I was identifying as a lesbian, or I realized that I was attracted to women. This was going back, to when I was 14, and I didn't understand my attraction to women, but I knew that I was very interested in them in a way that wasn't necessarily platonic. I didn't come out as a bisexual female until I was 17, and then that attraction to men felt wrong. I was very, very jealous of men, and it took me another decade to realize why that was. Every time someone would tell me that a man was attractive, I would think the same thing, but I would have to pick that man apart and find unattractive traits and try and convince other people that that man was unattractive. That wasn't fair, but it was insane jealousy of wanting to be a man that came out. And it's taken me a really, really long time to come to terms with now I am attracted to men, and that's okay, even if I don't want a romantic relationship with a man, if I was getting married or not. I am sexually attracted to them, and that's okay. I don't know why we stuff down our sexuality and why it comes to the surface so much when we come out as trans. And I am talking from my own experience and some experiences of others that I've talked to along the way. For me, my sexuality sort of shifted, but it didn't really. When I was young, I was attracted to men, and I stuffed that down. And then I came out as gay, and I sat pretty firmly in the gay camp for a long time. As a lesbian, depending on what terminology you like to use. And then as I came out as trans, I worried that I might actually be gay, because that attraction to men, I was suddenly so hyper aware of it and trying to pick apart that attraction at all times. Am I attracted to this man? Do I just want to be this man? Am I jealous of this man's physical features? Is that it? Oh crap, am I gay? I'm getting married. I need to tell my soon-to-be wife that she may not have a husband because I am only now looking at men. And it took me a little while to realize that I was still looking at women and still sexually attracted to women, but because I had shoved these bisexual urges down over the last sort of 10 years, they were now coming to the surface, and I was very, very hyper-aware, and hyper-aware is the only word that I can think of men, and particularly cis men. That's not to say I wasn't looking at trans men, but cis men held a certain appeal which I had repressed for a long time. I remember having these internal battles with myself of, does this man make me dysphoric because they have XYZ body features that I don't yet have? I remember being really dysphoric about chest hair. That might sound weird, and there's another video on that about weird things that made me dysphoric. But I remember getting on a train once, and there was this guy, and he was super hairy, but he was in a tank top, live in Brisbane, Queensland, it's hot, and he had a gold chain, and he had matted chest hair, like coming out, and it was all over his arms, and I was like, I want that chest hair. Like, I want the quintessential, just gross, hairy body. I want that. I want to be hairy. And I couldn't figure out whether I was just attracted to that, or I wanted to be that. I'm not necessarily attracted to that now that I sort of get further into my sexuality and discovery, but I do want that for myself. And that may sound weird and unattractive to you, but that's okay. I have a wife, so you don't have to worry about it. She does. unfortunately, for her. But it was such a hard thing to come to terms with, and I'm still not quite used to it. I still freak out when I get attracted to men, or I see an attractive man and I go, oh, that guy is hot. Shit, am I gay? And I'm not, because I'm still very, very attracted to women as well. But that was a weird conversation to have with my bisexual partner. And how do you sort of navigate that space? And that is a question that I'm going to talk about in the FTM Sex and Sexuality series, which is coming very soon. But you don't get it now. Anyway, so I'm bisexual and I'm coming out to you again. So if my parents watch this, I'm not coming out again. This is it. This is what you get. If you like the content, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of it, then click my face, which will be down here on the screen. I got the right side that time. Yes, go Chris. Anyway, I'll catch you next time. Okay, bye.